Brandon Schaub is a total freaking donk. Brandon Schaub is a total freaking donk.
Brandon, can't you see? For the homeless cats and me.
We know it might be wrong, but we're watching 10 Minutes of Schaub.
It's time for my favorite time of the week. When you get to hear Papa try to speak. Will he surprise us today? You better ask Jay or watch 10 Minutes of Schaub.
Welcome back to 10 Minutes of Schaub. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed that intro song. That's a new one to Stacy's mom. Total freaking donk. We just did a poker episode on the actual podcast, so that's why the donk came out a little bit.
You know what, dude? Check it out.
Check it out, yeah. Join the Discord, no pressure, but that's not why you're here.
No.
You're here for 10 Minutes of Schaub, so start the clip now.
Bang. All right, so this clip is called Swing and a Miss Bappa. Alrighty? Okay. Here we go.
Dude was a savage. Yeah, dude. You didn't know that either, huh, Mark? Murder. Yeah, beast. Rogers, the host of an internationally acclaimed TV show for children, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, served as a Navy SEAL, Marine Scout sniper during the Vietnam War. Ever heard of it? With a large number of confirmed kills.
You have to state is false. Mr. Rogers never served. Maybe that's like an urban legend then.
Nah, dude. Dude. Oh, you haven't seen.
Oh my God. I don't even know where to start again. That's the Vietnam Ward. That was a good one. And then ever heard of it? Like it's a cool thing.
Yeah.
It's like, remember how cool that ever heard of it? Like, oh man. And then of course, Mr. Rogers didn't do any of that.
Like it's a credit in Hollywood.
Yeah. Mr. Rogers, I don't think killed anybody.
Yeah.
I think that was a big part of his personality was that he was
the nicest person.
Look to the helpers, I think was his quote. It wasn't like, in the Da Nang and down in the jungle. I had these puppets were all I had.
The napalm was crazy.
This burn is what I got there. No. All right. Jeez. Papa, you're losing it.
Yeah. All right. So this one's called BGL Interrupting Dane Cook with Shush Sounds. Great addition to the team, Brenda. There's a lot of Dane Cook clips this week.
All right, one last thing though. It's like Mr. Rogers is in the Vietnam War. Oh, really, dude?
There's no trains in Vietnam. All right,
oops.
Oops.
That store, because the store was still open in some places where we were filming the Employee of the Month scenes and others.
Was it an actual Costco?
Yeah. And so the police were involved, and for the rest of the shoot, for the next week, what was that?
Police were involved.
Was that I thought you were shushing me.
Yeah, me too.
I'm trying not to laugh.
Oh shoot! That was one of the most interesting laughs I've ever heard. Imagine if people laugh.
We're gonna have to blank that out.
Yeah.
Pause it for a second.
Yeah.
Do you think that Employee of the Month is like one of Schaub's favorite movies? Maybe he's like,
dude,
excited.
when they're chilling in the rafters at Costco, it's fucking dope, dude. It's gay.
This looks like a fight that's brewing between Dane Cook and BGL. Maybe.
Yeah,
that would be interesting.
Well, Dane Cook strikes me as somebody that likes to fight people, dude.
Maybe he definitely seems to have a temper. I've seen him on stage like get really angry at the crowd.
Yeah.
So I would like to see Dane Cook beat up BGL. I think I side with Cook on that one.
I want to see Dane Cook's on Tweeties, dude.
But I also no violence. No violence. I don't support violence. People take me seriously in these things.
All right. So this one's called Someone Finally Said It and Someone's Reading Comments. I don't know what that
means.
Comments.
Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing.
And then you can head on over to our
page. We're going to run it. We're running now, baby.
Yeah, we can head on over.
You're talking about the Patreon?
Well, yeah, you're cutting me off, so it's it's highly annoying, but you can be on
about Adam Ray's wedding.
No, Adam Ray's wedding Patreon.
People, that's in the comments. Brendan's cutting people off.
It's okay. It's one of his things.
It's what I do.
It's what he does.
What? I don't understand what just happened.
I guess they're just saying that on the King and the... that's not the King and the Sting.
Yeah, that's the King and the Sting.
That's the King. So in the King of the Sting, Schaub is cutting off, people all want to hear what D'Elia has to say, and Schaub is cutting in on Griffin, but that clip was so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, really, dude?
Oh, really, dude? Okay, so this one's called, another Dane Cook one. It's called Dumbest and Longest Question in TFATK History.
That is true, right?
Do you feel like when you and I were talking at the Improv, do you feel like the younger generation, and I figured you knew it was going to come, but the appreciation, like the respect you have as like, now you're an OG. Like, because you were like a pioneer, right? The MySpace and your marketing. I'm influenced by it. Schultz is influenced by it. Everybody is.
Kevin Hart.
And you were the first one to do it. Do you feel because anybody I talk to, especially if they have a marketing mind, everyone mentions Dane Cook. Dane Cook. And do you feel that respect?
I think that is true.
What a like insulting question.
Yeah.
You know, like
because everyone hates you and like so.
Well, yeah. I mean, Dane Cook probably thinks he's a great comic, you know, and I mean, I laugh at some of his old stuff. And this question is like, you're like the greatest marketer ever, right? And like, you're very good at merch, and that's all that Schaub cares about.
Yep.
And he asked, I'm surprised. I wonder if did Cook respond in this clip at all, or no? Just ended.
Not in the clip, baby.
Yeah. I bet he was pissed off. He's like, well, I mean, what? How do you even answer that? Yeah, I guess I'm a soulless marketer and I'm the best at it. Thanks, Schaub.
Yeah, I was really lonely. Started a MySpace, got really big off it. Yeah.
Wait, so Dane Cook's like, wait, I inspired you and Andrew Schultz? Like, blows his head off right there.
So this one's called We're Tom Logistics B. I think that's what it says. I'm thinking we're talking about logistics.
Where there's this urban legend of a guy taking acid, and he thought that he was a big juicy orange and peeled his skin off and died. As you get older, you think about just the logistics of that. It seems not realistic, but I've never done acid, so I'm going to stay away from it. So,
dude, there's something endearing about Schaub, dude.
Well, the malaprop is, or I don't even know if that's the word, but it's like that when he messes up words, it's always funny.
Yeah.
His brain, he like gets a little bit of it. You know what he's trying to say, but he doesn't say it right. And then it's also such a stupid, of course someone didn't do that. You know, and his idea of like when you get older, it's not like, 18, 20, it's like 36. Yeah. Like you get the impression that he figured this out last week.
Seems not realistic, but I've never done acid. Just the logistics of that.
Logistics.
Seems about just the logistics of that. And you're like, seems
look at his eyes.
Not realistic.
He's thinking.
Yeah, he's really thinking.
Stay away from
he probably didn't figure it out himself. So he was probably telling that story to somebody like D'Elia, and they were like, "Dude, that didn't happen." Dude,
no.
Or like maybe he was telling the story to his kids to scare them into either not doing acid or wearing Crocs. And then they were like, "Dad, that probably didn't really happen." And he's like, "Oh, you're right, dude." And then he says at his own point.
Yeah.
Classic Schaub.
This one's the one I'm most excited for. It's called Dane Calls Out Brendan for Interrupting, then Brendan blames Callan. That's a beefy clip right here.
Dicey over here. Okay. What was a shot in Dallas?
Sounds like this one has a first, second, and third act.
Wait, I want to touch your moments.
Boundaries, man. That was like a big, that was a game changer for me. Like, oh no, you know what happened? I was such a, can I have my own thoughts?
Yeah, sorry.
Can I find it myself?
Hey, how about not filling things in?
Because we're going to have to edit his Tom Cruise story out because it's 7 hours. So
Wait, I want to touch.
I mean, Dane Cook was kind of funny there. Can I have my own thoughts? That made me laugh.
Yeah.
That was good.
You don't like Dane Cook?
No, I don't dislike Dane Cook. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. He like everyone hates him now or whatever, but whatever.
Well, I'll tell you what, the comments aren't going to like you.
The comments.
I
didn't get the part. So he said Callan did a long story about Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess because he didn't cut off Callan's Tom Cruise story, we have to cut it out.
We have to cut off Dane Cook's thing. Okay.
No. They had to cut out the Tom Cruise story because it wasn't interesting. So Brendan's trying to make Dane's thing interesting so they don't have to cut it out. Implicating that the Tom Cruise thing wasn't.
Well, we're going to have to edit all of that out.
Okay, this one's called Brendan Has to Be Center of Attention or Talking at All Times. Doesn't let Callan finish Tom Cruise story, dude. Here we go. This is
nice. We get to see what
closure here.
Yeah.
And now everyone can see that you want everything cut out whenever I talk. So there we go.
About that. We spoke about wrestling. We spoke about everything but acting.
Jesus Christ. This is a long Tom Cruise.
And I remember going, I know, but I remember going,
fuck. This all started with him going, "You ever met Tom Cruise?"
But that was my Tom Cruise. That was my Tom Cruise experience.
He's like, Brian was like, "Did you say Tom Cruise?" Chan, get ready for a 45-minute monologue on Tom Cruise.
45 minutes on Tom Cruise. But I thought, I was like, maybe we'll be friends after this.
You never heard from him. You didn't convert.
He got into an about that. We spoke about wrestling.
Do you think that
I keep editing? I guess he went on a long rant about Tom Cruise or something.
Do you think that BGL has control of when he shows up on screen? He pushes it and he's like,
I mean, if he did, he'd probably only be on screen. His
Oh,
whole thing
you're
is
right.
like he's like obsessed with himself or whatever. There's something about him that's just very unlikable.
really? Well, there's something about him that's very interesting also.
I don't think so. I disagree.
Agree to disagree, dude.
What do you think is interesting about him?
He's a weird fucking looking man, dude.
Yeah, I guess he is weird looking, but it's
Talking
just
about
they're-
logistics.
okay. Let's go back to the clip.
That's the end of that one, dude.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. These
So what was the whole point? That clip sucked ass.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's keep looking
Well,
for
it's
clips.
Brendan Schaub clips, dude.
That's true. That's true.
So this one's called Dark Brenda Has No Doubt It Was the Same Video He Watched When He Was 16. So Dark Brenda, is that a character we don't know?
I think it's like dark Biden. It's probably like conservative or I don't or like liberal. I don't even know.
Let's see.
I saw something once, and I won't say it.
Oh, please do.
No,
Come on. I'm dark. Please do.
dude, it
Like
was
Faces of
it
Death
was
shit?
like but like real hardcore, like where you're like, how did this even get on the internet, man? This is it was just crazy.
We have a hint?
It was
What was it?
It was a beheading.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, I watched the Daniel Pearl
Yeah,
one.
and not an instant one.
Oh my gosh. I think I've seen it. They have the dual knives. I've seen it.
We're going in that direction.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
When I was 16, I saw it, and I was.
I
couldn't
can't-
eat for
now
2
I'm
days.
seeing it.
I couldn't eat for 2 days because you hear the guy going,
I couldn't hear what he was saying because of his speech impediment. But then the end when he does the sound effect is just like so insensitive.
Yeah.
A classic Schaub. He brings it home every time.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so this one's called Sweet Nectar B. I'm assuming it's
We all fucking suffer from mental illness, bro. You don't suffer from mental illness?
I don't.
You never went through depression. You never contemplated suicide.
Never.
Oh, fuck, maybe he's a fucking sociopath, dude.
Maybe.
Nobody
I'm
in this
Jeffrey
fucking,
Dahmer.
nobody.
Let's take another little break from chatting and shoving food in our mouth with Sean Strickland. Kids, I know you've heard about it by now. That Tiger Thick Sweet Nectar, award-winning. We're winning all sorts
Pause it
of
for a
awards. You see it
second.
online. You see it all over.
That's so they're talking about suicide, and then it goes to him in a Pharrell hat trying to sell a shitty whiskey that's $100. That's Sweet Nectar. Why does he think anyone's gonna buy it if he keeps saying that?
Yeah.
Who calls whiskey sweet nectar?
It's like that thing that you hear when it's like, that's my nectar, you know? And he's like, whoa, I never thought of liquids that way.
I wish he had done the mask thing, like where he's like, "We're welcome back. We're
yeah.
back." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what else.
So you want whiskey?
Is this placement edited by Chang? Well, you probably don't know. Is it edited by Chang's, or is this just part of his like food thing where he
I'm
like
pretty
doesn't
sure this
add?
is edited by CHANGS.
Okay, well, let's keep playing.
All right, here goes.
Over. People are like, how can I get it? What are we doing here? Oh my God, what are we going to do? Well, guess what? We just restocked, Daddy. That's right. If you go to thickboy.com right now
They're out of-
and click on Tiger Thick, you will see the Sweet Nectar is in stock and available to be shipped straight to your door. Go to thickboy.com, click on Tiger Thick, and it will be shipped to your door. That sweet, sweet, award-winning nectar. Get on it. This episode of Food Truck Diaries with Sean Strickland is also brought to you by the best
He
Kratom
seems
on
like that clip. He seemed like pretty sad. And tired.
I think that's why they cut it together, because he's saying like, nope, never been depressed, and then it's him being like,
Oh,
sweet
duh, yeah,
nectar.
He couldn't even sell it. He's like, this is my last one of the day. I'm surprised because he's usually so amped for that shit.
Yeah.
He must have done a lot of podcasts that day. Or maybe read some of the comments.
Yeah.
Or he watched a 10 minutes of Schaub clip right before, and he's like, that fucking asshole.
Maybe he
Those
walked
two jerks.
He walked too many people to their trucks.
Too many truck walks. He got denied a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And he's still, what is hippie? Man. All right, let's keep going.
Happy
We're deeper
hippo.
into the- deeper
Planet
into the road.
Earth. That's right, baby. Kratom. Now, a lot of you guys are like, man, I'm thinking about trying to, I don't know. It's kind of the Wild West out there. It's like CBD about 6 years ago, and now CBD is everywhere, and you can trust some companies. Well, guess what? Trust your thick friend here. I take this Kratom because it's the only Kratom I trust. Those other brands, I'm not sure. Can't vouch for them. But the one I can vouch for that I use on every single show that you watch me on, and if you come to my stand-up shows, every single time I'm using Happy Hippo Kratom. That's right. It's the only brand I trust. I take their pink lemonade shot 3 to 4 times a day. Some say I have a problem. All good. I enjoy it. Helps me speak. I need all the help I can get. If you want to use the best focus product I've ever used, and guess what? It's all natural. That's right. It's all natural. No gimmicks. We got you covered.
This can't be true.
HappyHippoHerbals.com. Use promo code SickBoy for 20% off for life.
He drinks all the nectar, sweet nectar, and then he takes 3 to 4 Kratom shots and Alpha Brain.
But why?
And this is the effect.
Why do you think he's telling the truth?
I get it might be lying, but that would make sense. This is why he's like this.
Yeah.
And he looks all tired and shit. This doesn't make me want to buy a Happy Hippo. Nothing would.
Alpha Brain
or Alpha Brain or any of that stuff. It seems like I don't know what Kratom does. It's what I guess it helps you focus, he said.
I feel like Brendan Schaub's the only way to get you sober, dude.
Oh yeah, I see the effects on Schaub and I'm like, I'm done. I don't know. That's crazy. All right, let's hear. Yeah, finish it off. Let's hear him.
You can share that with your aunt, your freaking gay sister, whoever it is, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa.
Oh really, dude?
Oh really, dude?
Why is your sister gay all of a sudden? Can you share it with your straight sister and your aunt? Too. The women in your life need Kratom. That's what Schaub says.
Kratom, it cures gayness, basically.
Yeah. Well, you tell. Oh, is that what he's saying? Of course, someone's gay. That's a Schaub world, but. You imagine you talk to Schaub, you're like, man, my sister's really going through something right now. And he's like, well, fill her up with Kratom and your gay aunt too. My aunt's not gay, Schaub. Well, then she's not funny.
Gay sister? I've never heard anyone refer to the lesbian sister as their gay sister.
Yeah, all right. He's losing it.
Yeah, he is.
But friends, nephews, cousins, your MySpace top 5 friends, if you're still doing that stuff, your Grindr profile, your Tinder profile, whatever you want. Use the promo code SickBoy for 20% off for life. All you got to do is go to HappyHippoHerbals.com. Use promo code SickBoy, 20% off for life. Use as many times as you want. You're welcome.
I got to say, I'm not a really big fan of his choice of hat.
Yeah, that's a pretty wild hat. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, for a guy that criticizes the shoe wear of his children, to wear a hat like that is a pretty ballsy
your
move.
MySpace top
5.
MySpace top 5. What are you talking about, Schaub?
All right, we have one more clip. It's called Brendan Schaub, the Geographer. You ready for this?
Yes, that sounds great.
All right, let's see here.
I don't know that he was
Dikembe
from...
Mutombo is straight from Africa.
No, I know, but I don't think he's from Nigeria.
No, he's from Africa.
Dikembe
Mutombo? But is he from Nigeria?
What do you think he's? No, he's
not from Nigeria.
No, but is he from Nigeria? That's the
No,
question.
he's not. He's from Africa.
Were you?
I know you. I can tell you this. I know you've never been to Staten Island, and I know you've never been to Staten Island.
I'm going to Rhode Island soon.
So listen to me. Look at me right now.
In season 2, we went to Europe, Africa, and
Damn, you went to Africa?
well, just for one location.
God damn it! What was I gonna say?
We were in Morocco.
Jesus Christ, dude.
People say Africa like it's a country. I do it too all the time.
Africa is a country. Yeah, but it's like I'm American.
Dr.
I know
Shaw.
fucking Denver.
I know.
The state itself was
not the
involved.
state, the country.
Yeah.
Oh,
The country
yeah,
of
that's
Russia.
Geographer's Brendan Schaub.
Russia state.
You see that at the end?
Brendan Schaub.
Modern day geographer.
And then he's got his ridiculous hat on in there.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so. I've been to Rhode. Schaub is fascinated by the idea that somebody could go to Africa. Beyond the fact that he thinks it's a country and Nigeria is not there.
Yeah.
He doesn't know it's a continent, which is great. I want to ask Schaub, be like, what are the 7 continents, Schaub, just to see what he's been. Well, there's Joe Rogistan, Big Whiskey Squad Land, Thick Boy Squad. Well, that was 10 minutes of Schaub. Thanks for tuning in. Join the Discord. We're shobbing it up in there. People are giving us ideas for songs. We haven't taken any yet. This week's was Stacy's Mom by Fountain of Wayne. But yeah, man, if we keep getting people on there, maybe we will do longer episodes. And there's also the Halloween episode. We may or may not do me dressed up as BGL briefly.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week. Bye.